Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a safety video, and when I was doing them, guys asked about ladder safety. So here I am, I'm taking the shutters off the front of my house to paint. So I figured I would give you guys some ladder safety tips. Okay, first thing is make sure your ladder is rated for the job you're doing. Every ladder's got a tag on it. Tells you the height that it'll reach. It's a 28 foot. Maximum reach is 27 feet. It's rated for 375 pounds. Includes user and materials. So I weigh over 300 pounds already. That's why I have a heavy duty ladder. Okay, and this is I think this is a type 1AA special duty, so this is pretty much the heaviest duty ladder you can get. Also notice, you know, I have in my landscaping, I have a bunch of stones. So as I'm doing it, there's these metal feet here on the bottom that this rubber pad would normally be hitting the ground. See how I have them dug in? So when you're working on climbing up on roofs, on rooftop units and things like that, and say there's grass on the side of the building, there's little teeth on the bottom of these feet that dig into the dirt. Turn these over so that they dig in so your ladder doesn't kick out on you. Like say if you're working on wet grass or something, this rubber will slide right on the grass. Okay. Also see how I got it, and see how it's nice and straight. Make sure your ladder is nice and straight always when you're going up and down. Okay, because if it's leaning a little bit, it will tip on you. Also, when you're using fiberglass ladders, inspect them every day. Now this is a brand new ladder. This is like, I don't know, a month old. Okay, so you can see it's nice and yellow, and you don't see any stress cracks or anything like that. But I'm going to show you my old ladder. I have my old ladder. Now it's still a good ladder, but once they get to a certain age, like these sit on top of the truck, they're outside all the time in the weather. They'll start to decay, you know, and you'll start to see some flaking on the fiberglass. You really should change it, because when this ladder is fully extended, like right now it's not fully extended, so I have double the width of these rungs holding my weight. But once you get up to the top there and you only have these three rungs holding you, okay, your stress, the ladder will start to bow, and you'll get a, you know, stress on that part of the ladder, and it's actually a weak spot, you know, over time, and that would not be good. So I'm going to come back and show you the ladder. Yeah, so you see how these feet are in there nice and good. I moved my ladder, got all the shutters down. Okay, so that nice and straight. Okay, so when you guys are setting up ladders, make sure that they are straight. Also, angle-wise, I'm thinking of it. There's a little chart that actually shows you on the side of the ladder. You're on a 75-degree angle here when you are setting up your ladder. Okay. Now this is probably a little more than that, but it's probably pretty close. I say the best way to do that is when you're setting up a ladder. Okay. Put your feet, little diagram on here, put your feet there, okay, and then you touch the ladder. If you can stretch out and touch it, like I am right now, very close to 75-degree angle, okay. So my feet are at the bottom of the ladder right there. There's my arm stretched out, okay, and all this stuff is right on the ladders, okay. All you gotta do is read these little forms. Tells you right how to do it. Okay, and if any of you guys have taken OSHA classes, That is, you know, all in the OSHA training. Okay, and like I said, inspect your ladders. Every time you go and use it, inspect it. Check it, you know, because you don't know. You know, check it out and see. Anything can happen. Accidents can happen. And you don't want that. You don't want to fall off a ladder. It's definitely not fun. I'm going to get, I have another, we're going to show you a step ladder too that I got from wholesaler that's damaged, brand new. So we'll check that out next. Okay, here we got a nice brand new ladder. Nice 8-foot ladder. Rated at 375 pounds. It's just not squared up. When you guys are using step ladders, make sure the ladder's squared up so all 4 feet are touching the ground. Okay, this ladder is brand new, and it's no good. And you want to know why it's no good? Right here, it's cracked. There's a crack there, and then there's also a crack. It's hard to find the other crack. You'll see it right here. See this crack all the way down the side of the ladder? This is what I'm talking about on extension ladders. Look for this stuff because it's sometimes it's very hard to see. That crack right there. Okay, this ladder is no good. It's garbage. Okay, supplier actually gave it to me because I actually ordered this ladder, and it came in damaged off the truck. So I said, what are you going to do with that? And he said, throw it out. Or send, you know, they just basically get credit from the manufacturer. So I asked him if I could take it and do a video on it, show you guys. And he said, sure. So on fiberglass, look for signs like this, little cracks, or hairline crack like this. Like I said, especially in extension ladders. Okay, you have a crack like this. This means that this back support here of this basically C-channel is no longer good. Okay, and you put weight on it, you lean on this, that's a failure. Okay, especially down at the bottom of a ladder like that. You know, that ladder will break up and you will fall. You'll probably get killed. So please check your ladders. You know, this one again, 375 pound rating. This is a type 1AA, 8 foot. Maximum reach is 12 foot on this. Step ladders are a little different than extension ladders because, you know, you can, this is the highest one you can go to, 6 feet on an 8 foot ladder. That says do not stand. And I know everybody does it, stands on the top of ladders. Okay, but it's, you know, you're maybe saving 5 minutes instead of going to a 10-foot ladder, but you know, you can really lose your balance. And I know guys, oh, I do it all the time and da-da-da. Well, it only takes one time to lose your balance and fall. And you could get seriously injured or worse yet, killed for 5 minutes, you know, so. And this one has the same stuff, all the same stickers. Every new manufacturer, like I said, these are Werner's, but whatever manufacturer you buy, they all have those same stickers on it. Show you how to use the ladder, read them, take 5 minutes, tells you how to take care of them, setting them up, inspection. All these ladders have them. So, trying to think of anything else. You know, basically, well, let's talk about carrying ladders on your truck. Okay, this is my service van. This side here is for to carry the extension ladder, which is right there. You can see that it stays nice and secured in the rack. Okay, where was I got interrupted there. So, if you're carrying ladders on your truck, get a nice ladder rack. Okay, this is a nice drop-down ladder rack by Adrian Steel. Okay, extension ladder goes right in here. Boom, you lift it up, lock it in, and it's up there. I don't have to bungee cord it or anything like that. Okay. and then this automatically drops down. He needs the weight onto the ladder. When I put the ladder in there, I'll show you. And then passenger side, we have you know, I carry a 10-footer and an 8-footer. Now you can see these are getting faded. See, I bought that ladder to replace this. So this 8-footer, as you can see the tags are coming off and everything. So when I get that new ladder, I'll take this one off, and you know, it'll be just like a home ladder. I mean, like I said, it's still good, but you can see how the fiberglass is starting to show. I'm going to show you the old extension ladder. Let's go in the back here where I have it. Take a walk around my house a little bit here. So here's the old extension ladder. So you can see, I don't know how well it'll turn up on camera, but you can see like that black spotting. You know, and if you felt this, it's very rough. With the new ladder, this is nice and smooth. And you can see how faded it is. You know, and that's just from being outside. Now, if you have ladders and you can keep them inside, they'll probably last a lot longer than they will outside. But see, this is what I was saying about the feet. See how these feet move? And there's these little teeth on the bottom. Dig those into the ground. And when you're setting it up on dirt. And then, yeah, they have the rubber pads. You know, like I said, this ladder is still technically good. There's no cracks in it or anything like that, but we have a policy that work to, you know, once it reaches a certain state, that they get replaced, you know. So, yeah, like I said, technically this ladder passes inspection, but it just doesn't pass my inspection. So once it starts doing this stuff, it's, you know, think about start saving your pennies and get yourself a new ladder. Because I see guys with, you know, running with ladders that really they shouldn't be climbing on, you know. And the tape here is coming off and stuff, so it was ready for a new one. So I'll show you guys when I put my ladder on there, on the extension ladder, how the ladder rack works. Instead of using those crossbar ladder racks, you know, get a ladder rack that's a little bit easier on your back, you know, safety wise, because extension ladders are pretty heavy. So I'll do that now. Hold on. Alright, I got the ladder set up in the rack. See, what's nice is you save your back. You lay it in the rack there, and then I can just pick up the side. See how I can do it with one hand, and then I can drop it right down in the rack. Okay, saves your back. Okay, that's another place where people get injured, putting ladders on trucks. Then boom, you pick it up, slide it in, and you're done. No bungees, no chains, no straps. Okay, makes life a lot easier. Okay, so think about doing something like that if you're carrying a lot of ladders around. Get a ladder rack that's easy on your back. So that's about does it for now for ladder rack safety. Can't really think of anything else that you guys might need to know. So I hope you kind of enjoyed the video and maybe you learned something about ladder safety inspection. And work safe out there, be careful, and have a good one. Bye-bye.